Hello, collective. It's Valena, the Aspire to the Self, with another timeless collective tarot reading that is for all star signs. If this is your first time here, please remember to like, share, and subscribe so that way you are notified of all content. Please note that I am not a tarot reader. I am a seer. Therefore, I just read the message of the cards, or I just read the energy of the cards, and let you, the cards are mostly just for a visual and physical representation. So that way you guys can see, as I give you a divinely channeled message, because seeing is believing. At least that's what I understand. So, if you can see it happen in real time, it's a lot easier to comprehend the messages, as well as know that it's not orchestrated, that like I didn't just come up with this message by my imagination or anything, okay? I am also the author of The Princess and Her Inner Voice. This is a fairy tale about following your intuition and about how your intuition can help overcome all obstacles, help you heal all traumas that's caused by like soul contracts, okay? And it can also get you to your happy ending in whichever way that looks for you, okay? You can find this book on places such as Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart, as well as on my website, www.aspiraltotheself.com. And this is a fairy tale that's very self-love and self-worth based, okay? It's meant to inspire hope, and it's meant to let you know that you're not alone. There's plenty of beings out here that will help you. There's God, there's Banja, the goddess. There's, archangels. There's so many different beings out there that are of love and light that are willing to assist humanity. You just have to believe that they're there and be open to receiving their messages, okay? Okay, guys, so before I get into it, I'm going to call upon my archangels. I'm going to call upon my ancestors, as well as Anu, Maka, Bob, the Trinity Three, as well as the seen and unseen. Please protect me, this video, and the viewers as I channel this message. Please allow me to see only what you want me to see, and the collective to know. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, they will be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All High. The sender will become known and unable to hide. Okay, guys. So I've been telling you guys here lately that the downloads that I've been getting have been pretty gruesome. Like, it's not something that I wish to see. Trust and believe that I don't want to see this. And honestly, probably the reason why I'm seeing it is because people won't stop sending spell work. I mentioned it in my astrological videos, but you've got some people brand new out there that think that they're just going to keep sending spell after spell after spell. And I say this warning, and I say this warning for them. I don't say it for me, okay? Be careful who you send your energy to, because you don't know what they're going to do with it, okay? Black magic is all fun and games until you send it to the wrong person, okay? You don't know what kind of protection they have. You don't know what kind of skills they have. And for instance, if you send your energy to a seer, they can read it, and you've given them complete access to your mind, especially if you're trying to do mental magic or mirror magic. You've given them complete access to you and all your secrets. So probably the reason why I'm seeing some gruesome things is because the people who are sending me their energy are a part of gruesome things. And, the downloads I've been getting are pretty concerning, like as far as how deep the corruption goes and just what they do. Okay, so there is going to be a trigger warning here, because the one that I've seen in the past 48 hours has to do with children. And I've actually had 2 warning messages in the past 4 days regarding children and somebody trying to kidnap them. Okay, so, and I'm a mom, so I definitely don't play when it comes to people trying to hurt or do anything terrible to children. So please take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Not every reading is going to be meant for you. But, for this one, like I said, I'm a mom, and I'd rather the message get out and not pertain to you than you actually needing to hear it and something terrible happen to your kid. Okay, so let's get started. The download I had was of this African-American man, probably in his 40s to 60s. I say that because the aging process is a lot slower with African-Americans, okay? But he had a bald top, so there's no hair on the top of his head. However, he has like the hair on the side cut very short, so think the ring around his head, he's got it cut short, and he's bald on the top. But he also has a limp on his right leg, or at least that's what he wants you to believe. Because based off of what this download I've gathered is that this guy's a shapeshifter, meaning it makes me, like, if you need like a visual, think of like, say, Scary Movie and how Dewey pretends to be mentally disabled when in actuality he's just a serial killer that's good at manipulating people and good at like manipulating his personal appearance. That's what I got. So in this download, this guy started out being a janitor. He was a janitor, and he hung around bathrooms in a place like a mall, in a place like a museum, things like that, and he would take little girls, okay? And he would sexually abuse them. But it gets a lot further than that. Like, so he wasn't picking teenage girls. He was picking girls that was in the range of like, so 7 to about 10, okay? So like the girls looked around that age, okay? So he was getting girls there, but also later throughout the download, he was in, I saw this banquet of police officers, okay? He was able to go into this banquet, pretend to be one of them, and like take food from there. Like, we're talking like, it's a banquet. It had donuts, had cakes, had these things while people were giving some kind of speech, okay? So this could mean that whoever this is either a cop or part of the authorities himself, okay? So he's a bad cop, or he's a cop that uses his authority in a terrible way. But he was able to infiltrate that. So he went from being a disabled looking janitor at like the mall or something to a banquet, okay, with cops, with authority figures, okay? And then towards the end of the download, I came to this uracil looking tree. So even kind of like my tree here, it looked like that, except at the bottom here, there were cages made from the branches, and they had little girls inside of them. And this little girl, so here we've got confirmation here. You're hearing my familiar, my cat here, yelling really loud. So this is confirmation that this is a very loud warning to somebody, okay, that there's somebody who does terrible things to little girls in the community. Okay, so he had cages of these little girls under this tree, and they looked very demented. They looked very dark. They looked very worn out. And this little girl comes up to me in this download and says, "Do not touch them." She said, "Their souls are gone. What's left is sickness or demons." So it looks like this man targets little girls, does terrible things to them, like physically, and then he like sacrifices their soul and switches. And then if he lets those girls out, those girls are they have demons and stuff attached to them. So if anyone touches them, it gets transferred onto them, which is a totally real thing, by the way. Like energy transference is totally real. Okay, so this is a huge warning that has to get out. Like I said, it was probably somebody dumb who sent this to me, but I'm taking full advantage of this because I never want any kid to have to go through something like this. Okay, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this download? What does the collective need to know about this download here? What does this collective need to know? Manifestation. What does the collective need to know about this? Warning, pay attention to your intuition. Chakra cleanse. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about galactic chakra, so your source of prophecy? What else does Spirit Spirit, do the people need to know about this? Okay. We've got a discussion coming, conversation, so a phone call. Impulsivity, little consideration. Spirit guides, support, and guidance. The influences are rubbing off. Okay, what else, Spirit? What do we need to know about this man that's out here targeting kids? What do we need to know about this man that's targeting kids? What do we need to know about this man that's targeting kids? What do we need to know about this man? Okay, so we've got these cards. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Guys. Satanic cult. Reincarnated God. Master manifester. Wounded childhood trauma. Ooh, guys. Okay, and there's other cards here that kind of came out. The All-High saw and took action. Temptation, seduction, and allure. Okay, so what I'm gathering here, guys, is that this person was doing this. And he's part of a satanic cult that targets children, okay? And also is targeting people's childhood wounds, okay? So it might not just be children that he is after. He might actually, this could also be something that they're doing on a magic level. So look, it says manifestation here. Manifestation of someone trying to keep someone wounded. Okay, so maybe even in the dream state. Maybe even in the dream state, they're trying to inflict this kind of wound and switch people out, you know? So say like putting you and your soul into that child that's in that tree or something like that. So let's get some more clarification on that. But it looks like influences is rubbing off. Okay, so this is some kind of prophecy, okay, that everybody needs to do a chakra cleanse. Okay, you need to listen to your intuition, okay, because these people are very evil. We'll have to clarify the reincarnated God and master manifester. We'll have to get that. But understand, we've had the warning, and the All-High saw and took action of what this person was doing to children. So let's get clarification on this. Okay, clarify reincarnated God and master manifester. Okay, so we have a Queen of Swords here, someone who is very honest, very clear in their boundaries. We got Virgo, Libra, Leo here, okay? Someone who is very direct and truthful, okay? That uses their intuition, that's very protective, okay? That is giving you this warning, okay? So someone is trying to protect these kids. Okay, someone's trying to protect these kids, okay, because the All-High saw it and they took action. So go into this, let's go into, what were these people doing? What were these people doing with children? The satanic cult. What were they doing with children? What were these people doing with children? What are these people? Okay. We've got status quo, friends and colleagues, back and forth, commitment, teacher, discovery, letting go, true love, higher self. Okay, so let's see how I read this. You may get some kind of conversation that's coming in, okay? Somebody's going to be calling you about this. It's going to be an impulsive decision, okay? Because the spirit guides and like say the All-High, They've been warning people about this. Like I said, please take what resonates. If you've received some kind of warning about children, this is your sign, okay? And their influence over you, okay, so this makes sense. The influence on the public. So say if this is part of, like, because I did see cops, maybe the influence over the cops has rubbed off. Maybe, yeah, maybe the influence that was that put the wool over these cops' eyes about this person who's infiltrated in them has rubbed off, okay? And they've been trying to tempt people and inflict some kind of childhood trauma on them or wound them, or they've been wounding kids, okay, past all repair, okay? Because the satanic cult is doing this for status quo. They're doing it for money. They're doing it for clout, okay? And they're collaborating, okay? Because this could even mean that this goes deep. Like I said, this could go into the justice system, these people that were doing this, okay? And if you see here, it looks like there's light shining here. And to me, based off the influences rubbing off, they were cloaking or glamoring the justice system so they could get away with these crimes, okay, against these kids. Then we've got back and forth. They've been back and forth on this action, okay? They've been going back and forth on doing this to kids as well as if they should do this to kids, okay? Because there's action here. They're trying to see if they should do it or not. And they're committed, okay? They're committed to this. There's commitment here in learning this craft and learning how to do this. And they're discovering that maybe they should let go, that this is too wild of magic for them, or they think that they discovered something shiny. So this guy's got something shiny here. He thinks that maybe this is a good thing to do, that maybe they should no, that's not what I'm getting. Okay, that's not what I'm getting at all. Hold on, guys. So the justice system, the influence, this magic has rubbed off of them, and they're starting to discover little pieces and their understanding of what was happening to them, okay, that they were fed this illusion, okay, in their minds of, every time they try to connect the dots to what was going on, they were pulled in a different direction, okay? But they're starting to let go of this. They're starting to get their mind back, okay? They're starting to get some composure here, because it looks like their higher self is showing them the way. See how she sees herself here? And they're learning the path of love, that they see the self-love that was denied to them. Okay, so this is deep already. Okay. Tell me about the justice system and the influence rubbing off, Spirit. What was happening in the justice system? What was happening in the justice system? Where that they are providing them with endless choices and options, okay? There's probably an illusion here. Like I said, you have this lady here that's all over the place, okay? It looks like they were trying to provide so many different illusions for these people that they didn't know how to get out, okay? Or they didn't know which one was the source of who to go to in this cult, okay? They didn't have what they needed. So let's clarify some of these. Oh. Of tower moments, okay? Of sudden change, destruction, okay? Chaos. Okay, so okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so all these options that were presented to them, like say if these were files or cases, okay? There's all these different leads that were coming, but now they're starting to see the chaos. They're starting to see the destruction, okay? And they're looking at this as an opportunity for this betrayal, for these deep wounds that these people were doing to people, okay? And they're having the confidence and bravery to come forward and place their judgment on what these people were doing, okay? Because these people, like I said, they're pretty evil. Go into this satanic cult. Like, what exactly were they doing to children? What exactly were they doing? What exactly were they doing? Because it looks like they infiltrated, but their glamour spell's wearing off. What were these people doing, Spirit? What were these people doing? I got cold chills right now. They were trying to bring this spell or this integration into the police force or the justice system. They were trying to make it go into completion so they'd have something to celebrate. Like I said, they were doing this for the status quo, to have clout, to have, like I said, majority of this stuff is for monetary gain. And they were collaborating with friends and colleagues, okay? So they were working together. And they were working together on this. And I just got a message on my phone, so let that be confirmation that there is, again, going to be some kind of conversation that comes to you, like I said, if this pertains to you at all. Okay, so go into the wounded childhood trauma and the temptations. What do we need to know about that with this cult? What do we need to know about that? What do we need to know about that? Okay. They were trying to cause conflict, okay, opposition in the mind, okay? So if they were doing this to the police officers or to the justice system, they were trying to create some kind of conflict or dispute, like I said, internally, trying to tempt them into I guess, traumas from the past or being stuck in their childhood traumas, okay? But like I said, the influence is rubbing off. Oh, okay, that makes more sense because that means that they're returning back. Their higher self saw this and saved them. And it's getting them back to a place of self-love. So these people were trying to get whoever this justice person was, they were trying to get them in a place of being wounded, stuck in their childhood trauma, okay? But their higher self saw them and saved them and got them to a place of self-love. Okay, so and then we've got the high priestess here, okay? The high priestess here is someone who's very intuitive. There's wisdom here, okay, and third eye and the moon. Okay, so we do have a lunar eclipse here soon. But also, like, say, this is timeless, so it could be any kind of moon phase, significant moon phase. And then we have the heart chakra again here, okay, guys? So we have clearing out, like, heart chakra blocks, okay? Because if you have your heart chakra blocked, you lose out on opportunities. And like I said, they were trying to cast an illusion on these people to make them not be able to see where it was actually all coming from, where the source was. Okay, but now because they're starting to see the chaos, the destruction of certain people's lives, they're like, okay, we know what's up. Okay, and then you have the high priestess here. So you have the secrets are coming out, okay, about the heart chakra and about these people's ambitions for and the skills that they were using to hurt people, okay? And that this has been an eye-opener for them, okay? Of the innocence that they were doing, of the innocence they were trying to take from these kids, as well as the innocence they were trying to take from the justice system, okay? And here's one of the players here. Here's a King of Wands, okay? This King of Wands here, Scorpio, Sagittarius, they're very passionate. They're very fiery, okay? So very impulsive. So that goes into the impulsivity, little consideration. They didn't care about these kids, okay? And then they got that missed opportunities. They feel disconnected, okay, because they were bored. They, like I said, this is the clout chaser. This is somebody who's doing it for the status quo, and they were trying to take, love or feelings of love away from these people, okay? But balance is being restored here, okay? There's an earth angel here. There's justice coming. They're finding solutions for these people's need to control, block change, and who were possessive, okay, of these kids. And now they're at a stalemate. They don't know what to do, okay? Because the divine feminine, this empress, their wishes are coming true, as well as there's abundant material success here, okay? Because success is going to be the justice system is going to have triumph and success because there's going to be communication coming. So I've heard communication 3 times now, okay? And then you have crown chakra and solar plexus, so the confidence, the connection to source, the intelligence, the awareness, okay? And then we have these people are going to feel loss, grief, and sorrow, okay, because they're going to be disappointed that everything that they've worked hard for is going to be balanced out. Okay, so let's see what, this is dark. Let's see what our higher self wants us to know about all this. What does our higher self want us to know about all this? It's because it says your galactic chakra. So source of prophecy. So, okay, so let's see. Dreams are coming true. So whoever was trying to veil these justice members, like minds, or trying to create an illusion of some kind or throw them off the scent, they're going to have their dreams come true. Like I said, they're going to have their success, because success has come out a couple of times here. Okay, so let me get those cards. I got so many, so hold on. They're going to be successful in finding out who this person is and who these people are. Okay, let's see what Goddess wants us to know about this situation, because we already know the All High saw and took action. Embrace change, okay? This is going to be, everything has a season. We are all part of the universe, okay? And everything has a season. And this is going to be an end of a season, okay? There's going to be growth and transition from this. They're going to have the knowledge, the source knowledge here. So the galactic chakra, the source of prophecy, to be able to take these people down. Shadow work, okay? So the heart chakra, it requires shadow work in order to heal yourself. So that means like healing your inner child, to heal your wounds. So say if these people had childhood wounds, they were trying to like really maximize their effect on people. Okay, so if you do the shadow work, you heal your heart space. One, you unblock your heart chakra, you get more blessings, because when your heart chakra is closed off, you limit love, you limit your possibilities, you limit your opportunities. So shadow work is needed at this time to heal yourself, whoever this message is for. 333, so connection of mind, body, soul, as well as divine intervention. Okay, so this is an angel number for that. So like I said, the All High saw and took action. We'll get one more. Be brave. Be brave to bring this to justice. Be brave to save whoever, like I said, this message is for. Whoever's been targeting kids, know that that the people who are going after these individuals, or this individual who is doing things to children, be brave, because you're doing God's work here. This is divine intervention. You are part of that divine intervention. All right, guys. So I hope that answers some questions. Like I said, this has been pretty dark. I did not like to see this, but like I said, I'd rather the message get out. Like I'm obedient to my calling. So if the All High says this is important, then it's important. And like I said, nobody ever wants to see kids get hurt. I'd rather it get out than not get out. But you guys have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. Stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the princess and her inner voice. Mila Boykas, guys. 1,000 thanks. Thank you for watching.